Guys, so welcome back to another video. So as you can see, it is night time. I am busy on my car. I don't know if you can really see. My boot and things obviously open. I replaced the clutch cylinder. So as you can see, let me just close this door here. I just checked the car down here. So the clutch slave cylinder, the reason I done this now is because I only finished work now, so this takes it doesn't take time, but you need at least, you know, to dedicate some time to sit in and actually be able to do this. But as you can see over there, new clutch cylinder is all in. I hope I tightened everything nicely. I tried cleaning off with a lot of excess oil. So what happened over the weekend, the clutch cylinder gave in completely, and because the oil came pouring out, it actually gave a small flame off. So yeah, as you can see, there's a new one in, nice and neat. So I basically loosened, I just kinked this pipe over here first, that one there, the brown one. I kinked that one loose first, and then I loosened the bolt here, and then there's also a bolt on the top. Then I loosened that. Once I took off the actual cylinder, I then continued to loosen this. I then had a piece of carrier bag that I had with elastic, and I used that to choke the pipe so that the fluid don't run all completely out. It obviously did drip a little, as you'll see on the ground. There is some oil, so it did drip a little, but I didn't empty my reservoir. So yeah, that kind of helped. So yeah, I got a new one on. I bleeded myself, so I basically connected that pipe first, and then before I put these bolts on, before I pushed it back into the gearbox, it has a pin on, so I bled it and then just used this nipple over here to release it. So I didn't need anyone inside to pump the clutch for me. There's a little lever that goes through into the gearbox, so you'll just pump that for a few 3-4 pumps. You hold it in, open this nozzle over here, squirts out is basically to get rid of the air and get the pressure right for the clutch, and yeah, bada boom. But as you can see, look how nice this look, new this one look. It's much bigger than the old one that came off. And sorry about this, it's really terrible working at night, but I needed to get this done. The clutch I didn't do. I first needed to do this. Someone suggested I do this before, because this could be one of the reasons why I lost complete clutch over the weekend. So this is the old cylinder over here. As you can see, there's just I don't know. Yeah, it looked like it needed repair. I know it's not the original part, because the one that I bought is bigger. This one is not heavier in weight. And let me just double check again. I never saw any BMW certifications, and I saw there was a piece of cable tie on the bottom. I just see this model number on here, but there was a piece of cable tie on the piping of the clutch reservoir that runs from here to the clutch reservoir. There was a piece of cable tie, so that means somebody was here already or replaced it already. So I didn't see any leaks coming from here. I checked on here, I checked on the piping, but I'm assuming that it's leaking into the inside of the gearbox, because as you can see, that does seem from the inside. This is what I was talking about, basically what you use to pump. So this lever can basically go down. See, as you see, that everything's squirting out. So you squeeze that a couple of times, and that will help with the bleeding. So yeah, I basically finished everything now. I didn't need much tools. It was a 14 to loosen the feed coming from the reservoir for the clutch fluid, and it's 13. I would suggest obviously a ratchet and socket. You don't need really a long extension. I had a long one, but I tended to go with the small one. This is a 13 with a small extension to it, so this worked better because there wasn't really a room for the extension because of the space and things like that. So I didn't really need all those tools. It was just a 14 and the 13 ratchet and socket, but the 14 spanner to loosen this nut. And then also I would suggest a piece of plastic. I actually threw mine away, like a bread plastic or something. You cut it in a little square. So once you take the nut off, you put that over the pipe and use an elastic and triple twist it around there or something of that sort to hold it down. To be honest with you, I didn't have an elastic. I used one of my kids. My daughter has this zombie kit that I bought, so I used actually one of that. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go and start the car for the first time. I don't know what to expect. Engine, I just went over everything in the engine again because the flame came from here, obviously on the side of where the cylinder was sitting. There was a bit of flame here, but obviously that is the fluid that was leaking on the manifold. I folded up, and I don't know if you can see on the video, as you can see there, it's still beyond max, so there's no drip, there's no leak, there's no nothing. I didn't, however, check my clutch. I never got in the car yet to check if there is any pressure on the clutch itself. I'm literally only gonna go and do that now. So before, let me get to that actually. I just want to double check the water and oil before I start the car up, because I obviously don't want to be hurting anything on the car. I think I need some, as you can see there, I think I need some my jack. I need a trolley jack. That was one of the reasons why it took so long. So yeah, top up that. That's your antifreeze with a little bit of magic mixed with it. Those with the 6-cylinder motors, or those who know of 6-cylinder motors, would understand. So yeah, there we go. I got that all folded up. I got that topped up. Close it up. Everything is nice and secure from what I know and I hope. And yeah, let's go to the full start and see what happens. I was also listening to my jams for the night. So I grabbed it, I gave it a stick and I lashed it. No rubber, no plastic. Yeah, well, this time stop. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so there is, I'm getting a vibration in the car, so there is clutch. I can feel the clutch coming up, but there's a vibration in the car. I think that is the clutch. Let me just double check something. Let me try and reverse the car. No, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, no clutch. So yeah, Now we need to replace the clutch. Cylinder I believe was replaced. We may actually just have a look on the bottom just to make sure that it's not leaking or anything. I think I should put this off right now. The battery is being abused tonight. Definitely putting my steering lock on. Car theft has really risen and break-ins has really risen in the areas in recent days. So yeah, that basically did not fix the issue. So we clearly have to resulting in us having to do the complete clutch. So that's tomorrow's job. Dropping the gear, the exhaust, the manifold, and then the clutch and pressure plate. So yeah, looking forward to that. Psych. But anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update as to where we are now. Please comment, like, subscribe, share, and thank you guys for those with your honest support. I really appreciate it. I felt that the channel has come a long way from people that had been doubting me and my project. So I'm not patting my own back, but I feel happy for what I've done. This putty is not bright enough, but yeah, of course, still understand the size. I need to just drop it from. I actually said, let's check quick if it's leaking still. That was the other thing. Let's check if it's leaking.